These 10 everyday objects turned out to be created by Islamic scientists. 1. Coffee. Coffee was first grown in Yemen around the 9th century. Nobody knew him until an Arab shepherd named Khalid noticed that his goats became more active after consuming coffee cherries. He also processed it into a drink. Coffee, which at that time was called al-Qahwa, was then very popular, especially by the Sufis. Reporting from CNN.com, around the 13th century, coffee had spread to Turkey. After that, in the 16th century, the drink began to be consumed by the European community. 2. Operation procedure. This medical procedure was invented by a Muslim doctor named al-Zahrawi. Around the 10th century, he introduced catgut, a thread for closing surgical wounds. This finding was very important and changed the medical world ever since. Before catgut was discovered, doctors used ants and leaves to close surgical wounds. That is why al-Zahrawi is dubbed the father of modern surgery. To this day, he is highly respected and his findings are used by doctors all over the world. 3. Ancient clock. Did you know that the clock was first invented by Muslim scientists? Al-Jazari, an engineer from Turkey who first introduced the concept of the automatic machine. By 1206, he had made clocks of various shapes and sizes. One of the famous is the elephant clock or elephant clock. He put his machine on the elephant's back. Every hour, the machine will beep and signal the change of time. 4. Hospital. The person who first coined the medical facility was Ahmad ibn Tulun. At that time he served as governor in Cairo, Egypt. The hospital as well as the mosque was named Al-Fustat. There, it provides free healthcare to all citizens who need it. Although built in the 9th century, the medical facility already has modern and advanced treatment management. There are even services for mentally ill patients. 5. Engines for airplanes. So far, we know that the Wright brothers were the inventors of the airplane as well as the first humans to fly. But long before that, namely in 9 AD, Abbas ibn Firnas preceded them to design a machine that had wings, like an airplane. The bird-like costumes were made with elaborate methods and calculations. During the experiment, Firnas managed to fly for a few seconds before finally falling and breaking his spine. It was these tools that inspired Western scientists to develop aircraft. 6. Map. For nearly 3,500 years, maps have been a navigational tool that has helped humans to travel to various places in the world. But do you know who first discovered it? Reporting from MV Slim, no one knows exactly who made the map for the first time. But in the year 7 AD, Islamic merchants began to explore the world for the purposes of trading and spreading religion. From there, they recorded and described the routes that were passed and then gave them to others as directions. After that, around the year 8 AD, paper was invented and even more maps were produced. 7. Toothbrush culture. The culture of brushing teeth has existed since the time of the Prophet Muhammad. It was he who popularized the use of miswak, the stem of the Salvadora persica plant which was used to clean teeth at that time. The rod does have a tooth cleaning agent, namely fluoride. The World Health Organization, WHO, also recommends it. Since then, brushing teeth has become a culture in society. This has been passed down from generation to generation to this day. Although the tools used are different, we still inherit it from the Apostle. 8. University. Not Harvard, not Oxford, the first university in the world is the University of Qarawiyyin or Al-Qarawiyyin in Fez, Morocco. The person who founded it was a princess named Fatima al-Farhai. Initially, the place was a mosque. But Fatima developed it into an educational center. The range of knowledge learned there is also wide. Starting from science, astronomy, the Quran, medicine, geography, Islamic history, and so on. Having been operating for approximately 1,200 years, this university is a reminder that Muslims introduced a modern education system. 9. Music. Music was introduced by the Muslim community from Cordoba and Baghdad in 9 AD. Launching CNN.com, they were the first to use musical instruments such as the harp and raha. Both are ancient versions of the violin. Not only that, they also gave the name for the musical notation. If we know do re mi fa sol la si do, according to Arabic letters, the sound is dal ra mim fa sad lam sin. From there, the West developed music to the world. 10. Optical concept. Ibn al-Haytham is the man behind all the optical instruments we use today. Around the year 1000 AD, he discovered a way how humans can see, namely by the reflection of light that hits objects. This is the basic concept of optical objects. From there, the scientist also discovered the phenomenon of the camera obscura or pinhole camera. This is a theory that says that objects are reflected in reverse in the human eye. There are many objects and concepts discovered by Islamic scientists. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get more interesting videos.